Today we're taking a in-depth look at the 2017 Nissan Rogue Sport SV trim. Now in this video we're not going to be covering all of the standard features offered in the Nissan Rogue Sport. We're only going to be covering what features become standard when you upgrade from the S trim level to the SV that we're looking at here. Now the Rogue Sport comes in 3 trim levels. This would be considered the middle trim level. There is also one above this one, which is the SL level. Now in this video the SV we're taking a look at is just a base SV, no extra packages, just what you would get by simply upgrading from one trim level to the other. Now one of the biggest changes that you notice when you take ownership of your Rogue is now instead of having a flip key, a regular key to turn on the engine, you have what Nissan calls the Nissan Intelligent Key System. Now what this allows you to do, allows you to talk to the vehicle in a whole different way. You simply walk up to the vehicle, press one button on the door, and open and unlock the doors, as well as a push button start, as long as you have the key inside the vehicle with you. Now we're just going to take a quick look around the vehicle to observe some of the changes. Now one of the biggest changes off the bat, you have alloy wheels standard. So the alloy wheels are some of the biggest changes you're going to notice from S to SV. On top of that, you also have this nice roof rack now standard. So I'm moving along on the outside of the vehicle. There are a few key differences to let you know you're in an SV. Another one is, of course, these nice side blinkers now on the side mirrors. So again, when you hop into the SV, you hop into a more premium Rogue Sport. Now, some of the bigger changes are actually going to be seen once we move into the inside of the vehicle. So again, because this is intelligent key, we press a button, we lock the doors, press it again, we open it right up. So now one of the nicer features that makes it more of a premium environment as soon as we hop in is, of course, this 8-way power adjustable seating position. So up, down, and the back is adjustable with power lumbar support as well. So now, hopping inside of the Rogue Sport, we have automatic headlights. So now that is an extra option when moving up to the SV model. Some of the features inside here are going to remain pretty much unchanged, as the S model comes pretty loaded as it is. So you still have the same backup camera, radio display. Now what is different that you don't have on the Rogue Sport S is this dual climate control AC, the climate control area pretty much. While it is digital here, it is just a regular knob and turning on the S model. Now the advantage of the digital is that it gives you the dual climate control, so the driver and the passenger can have completely different temperatures if they so desire, or they could just keep it the same. Automatic temperature control. So now while the S only has just set it to whatever speed you want, the automatic control can automatically turn the AC full power, lower power, depending on the temperature inside the vehicle. So again, there are a few key differences that really do make the SV one step above the S. Of course, the automatic headlights, they turn off when it's daytime. They'll turn on automatically when it's nighttime. Now one small thing to note as well is these little light that we see here. So something small, but again something that's going to be really appreciated. Once you hop into the SV, you have a dual illuminated side mirror. So on the regular S, it's just a side mirror, no illumination, and then it also slides out for more convenience. Now, although the entertainment system is the same with the backup camera and the display for the radio, there is one key difference. You actually get 2 more speakers overall, so 6 speakers overall in the Rogue Sport. So again, better sound, again adding to the whole, of course, more premium feel. The seats remain largely the same, the trim is very similar, but the 6 speakers make for overall a lot nicer, richer sound than just a 4-speaker setup in the basic S model. Now what I was mentioning earlier before we got inside the vehicle, the push button start, all you got to do is just press a button and turn on and off the vehicle. When you do press a button, this is one more advantage that the SV has over the S. The radio system actually stays on until you open up the driver's door, then it will automatically shut off. So now the regular Rogue S will not have that option. When you turn off the vehicle, as soon as you take the key out, whether or not you open or close the door, the radio is going to remain off. Now, again, another nicety of the push button start is even you don't have to push the key inside. As long as you have the key with you, all you have to do is just press the brake and the start button, and we're good to go, just like that. Very smoothly it turns on, incredibly quiet. The entertainment system turns on, and we're good to go. Now, one of the last and nicest features that we have when moving on to the SV model is the divide and hide cargo system. So while the Nissan Rogue S is just going to have this nice big cargo area, the SV goes one step forward and gives you a divide and hide cargo. So you can actually configure it in different ways to where you can have a cargo flow underneath this and be able to hide things. So your spare tire would be under there, but you can also hide some things underneath here. You can take off the entire system if you don't want it, if you just want to have a lot flatter floor. But what this does, have something hidden in there, close it up, and you have another cargo area right over here. Something small, but again, all those features add to the overall appeal of the Nissan Rogue SV versus a Nissan Rogue S, a Nissan Rogue Sport S versus SV. Now, these are not all the features offered in the Nissan Rogue Sport SV. It does carry all of the features offered in the S, plus all of these features that I talked about. Now, there are also a few options you can get for the Rogue SV. So this is an SV without any packages, but once you add a couple more packages, you can get the SV even more loaded than what we're seeing today. So that's going to wrap up the video. If you want to go into detail with the different packages, make sure to check out the channel, where we're going to go individually package to package to see what features you get. We're also going to go and take a look at the SL model, the last one that we haven't taken a look at. So make sure to check out the channel for more information.